Okay, so let's do some cleanup in our application. So if we take a look at the sort stocks by compounded yield and the sorting by growth functionality, they are quite similar. So I want to find a way to kind of standardize it a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work a little bit on this function here so that we can reuse it. So let's go ahead and create a function called sort stocks. And what it's going to take is it's going to take stocks and a callback or modifier, sorting value func. All right. So what we want to do is we want to move all of this into this function and have it more generalized. So we're going to say stock A sorting value and then stock B sorting value, and we're going to say sorting value func and then sorting value func. And we'll just say sorted by value and then remove, just swap these out. And now inside of this one, we can say that we want to return sort stocks with stocks and the calculate total dividends. So now we are basically just taking what we had before and we are passing in the function that we are going to use as comparison. So this function will be executed as sorting value func, and then the rest will work exactly the same. So what we can do now is we can create sort stocks by growth, by yield growth, and it's going to accept stocks. And what we want to do is we want to grab the calculate growth and we want to put that in here, and instead of manipulating the stock, we're just gonna return the total. And now we can return sort stocks by stocks and calculate growth. So we're reusing this functionality that we've created. And let's go to our calculate dividend growth stock and we'll say sorted by growth equals, and the function we just created was named sort stocks by yield growth. So we'll pop that in and say stocks, and then we'll import it. And we also need to use the calculate function down here because we no longer have the growth property because we're trying to keep it clean. So let's export the calculate growth and we'll plug that in here on the 0th element of the sorted by growth, and make sure that we are importing that as well. Alright, and we have a problem, so it's not exported, so we need to make sure that we hit save on that. And now everything's still working as we expect it to. But now our code's a little bit cleaner. Now let's tackle one more. Inside of our stock list, I'm not happy with the size of this component right now, because we added the get options, we added the set stocks by dividend yield overall, we added all of these functions, and now it's a little bit too big for my liking. So we have a candidate for extraction here, which is this list item. So I think we'll go ahead and create a new component inside of stock list, and we're going to call it stock list item, and we'll give it its own folder, and we'll move a lot of the logic inside of this component. So created it, and now I want to go ahead and grab all of these elements, and we're gonna pop those in here and make sure that we return those, and we'll import the styles from the stock list module, because even if we're gonna remove the stock list, then we'll remove all of it, so they might as well get their CSS from the same place, as long as the module is not too big. So let's go ahead and now remove this, and we'll grab the React components, the icon that we have, and we'll have to add a directory here. I'm just gonna rearrange a little bit, and we need to accept the stock, and we need to get these functions as well, because they are meant for this component. So let's go ahead and put those in here, and that means we also need to copy over the get current year. So import get current year, and then we'll add a directory to that, and we'll remove this function. Okay, I think that should do it, and we can clean this up by making it a single import. And now we're going to simplify this function a little bit. So we'll say stock.map, and then we're going to say stock list item, and import that, and we'll give it the stock, and then the key will be stock.ticker. And move this import a little bit up, and hit save. So now our stock list is a little bit smaller, because we managed to move a lot of the logic and markup into another component. So that should still look the same, and yeah, everything seems to be working. So I think that's it for now, unless there's something else I want to change. No, I think I'm pretty happy for now. So in the next video, we'll actually get started on the next page of this application. So I'll see you there.